Hello everyone. So in this video we will discuss 2019 14 marks question. Okay. Now look at the question. The business of Beta Limited is purchased by Alpha Limited. Okay, there are two companies, Beta and Alpha. So Beta is a transferor and Alpha is a transferring company on 1/4/2018. So Beta is vendor, Alpha is purchasing company. The purchase consideration agreed as follows. They have given the purchase consideration. What they have given? A payment in cash at rupees 90 per every equity shares in Beta Limited. So look at here. This is the balance sheet of Beta Limited. Okay, as on 31st March 2018. So how many shares we have? 6,000 shares we have. For every one share, they will be paying that Alpha Limited will be paying 90 rupees for equity shares. Please remember. Next one, an exchange of 4 shares of Alpha. See, there Alpha Limited is giving 4 shares of rupees 75 and the quoted in the market at 140. Please keep it in mind. Always you have to take market price. Okay. So Alpha company is ready to issue 4 equity shares of rupees 75, but the market value is 140 for every equity shares in Beta Limited. That means, see, look at here. Totally, how many shares we have? We have 6,000 shares. Out of 6,000, I mean, for 6,000, for every one share, the Alpha Limited will be issuing 4 equity shares of rupees 75 and the market value is how much? 140. So what you need to do? 6,000 into 4 into 140 you need to do. Okay. And next one, a further payment in cash at 550 for debenture holders. Look at here. See, this payment is done to equity holders. You can take for calculation of PC. And this is also done for equity shareholders. You can take for calculation of PC. But look at third point, further payment in cash at rupees 550 per every debenture in Beta Limited, which the debenture holder have agreed to accept the full discharge of debenture. See here, the third point is the Alpha Limited is discharging for which one? Beta Limited. But they're discharging what? Debenture. So it comes to calculation of PC, please keep it in mind. Amount discharged to equity holders, you can take for calculation of PC, and amount discharged to preference shareholders or equity shareholders, you can take for calculation of PC, but you should not take the amount discharged for debentures or creditors. So you can't take this amount, but we'll pass when passing incorporations, we can pass a separate journal entry for this one. Okay. The balance sheet of Beta Limited as on 31st March 2018 is as follows. So liabilities, please remember this is Beta balance sheet. Okay, 6,000 equity shares we have, 6,000 into 500, 30 lakh, 1,300 debentures we have, and the value is how much? 500 rupees. 1,300 into 500 will be 6 lakh 50. Sundry, so these two are, so this is share capital, this is liability, okay, and sundry creditors and workman saving account, okay. So this is also savings, insurance fund, reserve fund. See, it can be both. Okay, workman saving fund will depends upon question you have to take. Okay, statutory reserve or reserve, insurance fund, general reserve, P&L account. And asset side we have land and building, plant and machinery, patents, furniture, work in progress, stock, debtors, bank. But here these four are, I mean, land and building, non-current asset, fixed asset, furniture, non-current fixed assets, patents is intangible assets, work in progress, and all these can be shown as current assets. Okay. Now, what we need to do is pass necessary journal entries. So sorry, make necessary ledger accounts in the books of Beta Limited and journal entries in the books of Alpha Limited. So we need to now see whenever we get a questions from under the chapter called margin and acquisition. First and foremost, when they ask us to calculate, I mean, pass journal entries and prepare ledger accounts, please keep it in mind. First, you have to identify the method of amalgamation. Okay, is it amalgamation the nature of merger or amalgamation the nature of purchase? So first condition is what? All assets and liabilities need to be taken over. If it is merger, all assets and liabilities need to be taken over. Look at here in this question, they are not given any information whether assets are taken over or liabilities taken over. So you should assume that all assets and liabilities are taken over. So they are not given any adjustment value. So you should assume that book value. First condition is satisfied. And the second one is, see here, simple. PC should be discharged only through issue of equity shares. For equity shareholders or any shareholders, PC should be discharged only through equity share of equity shares. Sorry, equity shares, correct. But here a payment in cash of rupees 90 per share. See, if the PC is discharged only by issue of equity shares, then that is merger. But if PC is discharged apart from equity shares, if you're paying any cash or debenture, then it is not a merger. But in this case, they are already making payment in cash. So it cannot be a merger, it will be a purchase method. Okay? They are not given method of amalgamation, so we need to identify. So we are clear that what is it? It is the amalgamation in the nature of purchase. It is not merger because they are making payment cash. And the second is you need to calculate PC. See, for calculation of PC, there are three methods: lump sum, net asset, net payment method. So lump sum in the sense they should give PC in the question. They are not given. So net asset means will net asset after we'll consider later. But net payment is what? Mode of payment. Look at here, they've given the mode of payment for equity shareholders. We don't have any preference share here. So they've given mode of payment for equity shares. What they've given? See, for every share, you need to issue 90 rupees. So 6,000 into 19, they've given full information. And we'll look at the next point. An equity shares, an exchange of 4 shares of Alpha Limited at 75, quoted in the market price 140 for every share. Of course, we can see here, we have 6,000 shares. For every one share, 4 share instance, you have to multiply with 4 into 140. So it is mode of payment is clearly given. So it is net payment method. It is net payment method. See, if we don't get lump sum amount in the question, or if we don't get the correct mode of full information regarding mode of payment, then obviously it is net asset. So here they have given mode of payment, and that too they have given full information regarding payment of mode of payment. So it is clear that it is, what is it? Net payment method. So first one, calculation of PC. So what they have given in cash, 2 equity shareholders called. Okay, first one, see 90,000, 90 rupees they have given. 90 rupees into 6,000 is how much? So look at here, we'll get 5,40,000. Cash paid to equity shareholders, 6,000 into 90 is 5,40,000. And they are issuing 4 equity shares for 1 equity shares. So how many equity shares in equity shares to equity shares? For every 1 share, they're issuing 4 shares. So 6,000 into 4 into market value is how much? 140. So if you multiply, you'll get 33,60,000. So if you total, we'll get 39 lakh. That is purchase consideration. So when it comes to net payment method, you don't have to do step number 2 because discharge of PC or net payment method both are same only. So we are done with this one. Now what we need to do, we need to prepare a ledger account. Okay, they're asking us to prepare ledger accounts. So first and foremost, we'll prepare realization account. Always you need to prepare realization account. What is realization account? You have to please keep it in mind, and all ledger accounts need to be prepared in the books of vendor company, that is Beta Limited, okay, a transferred company. And opening entries, see, look at here, they ask general entries in the books of Alpha. When they give a purchasing company, there is nothing but incorporation entries or opening entries. Now, so here, whether assets are taken over or not, you see in this question, all assets and liabilities are taken over because the question is silent. Okay, whether it is assumed or not, you have to take. And look at here, workman saving fund is a liability. Okay, workman saving fund is a, we consider as liability. Okay. Okay, next one. So we need to take, I'm sorry, earlier I told it is reserve. It is workman saving account is a liability. Okay, I'm sorry. So you have to take all assets except fictitious asset, and you have to take always book value in the realization account. So we'll take now all assets: land and building 11 lakh, plant and machinery 15 lakh 50,000, patents 2 lakh 40, furniture 2 lakh 60, WAP 8 lakh 15,000, stock 1 lakh 85,000, that's 2 lakh 65, bank 85,000. Okay, all assets we have taken. We don't have any either fictitious asset or accumulated losses. So you've taken all assets at book value, and here you need to take all liabilities. Okay, and when it comes to merger, you have to take even reserves also. But under purchase, all liabilities, and if there is any statutory reserve, you need to take statutory reserve. Okay, we'll see now. Now 13% debenture is a liability, so you have to take by debenture 14% debenture. Sundry creditor is a debenture, you need to take. Workman saving bank account is a reserve fund. Sorry, I'm sorry, not reserve fund, liability. Sundry creditor is a liability, so you need to take all these 3 fund liabilities. But insurance fund, reserve fund, these are all reserves. It should be taken in equity shareholders account. And what is the PC amount we have? PC amount how much we have? 39 lakh we have. Okay, the same you have to write here. Now if you total your credit, I'm sorry, you have to get one more zero here. Okay, please change that. It will be 50 lakh, not 50,000. So credit column will be more 50 lakh, and here it will be 45 lakh. So the difference amount will be how much? 5 lakh. That is 2 equity shareholders account. 2 equity shareholders account is how much? This is profit. If you're getting balance in debit column, profit. If you're getting balance in credit column, loss. Next you have to directly go for vendor company, Alpha Limited. Now Alpha Limited, see, they have to pay how much PC? 39 lakh. So this see alpha limited account or business purchase account, both are similar. You can write instead of business purchase, you can write alpha also. Okay. This account is credited in which account? Realization account. That means this account need to be debited when you're preparing alpha limited account. Okay, you can change, you can write alpha limited also here. Okay, no issues. So look here, realization account is debited. How much? 39 lakh. So how it will be discharged? By cash 5 lakh 40,000. Look here, by cash 5 lakh 40,000, and by equity shares in alpha limited 33 lakh 60,000. That is how you have to write. By equity shares in alpha limited 33 lakh 60,000. By by banks, I'm sorry, 5 lakh 20,000. Total it will be 39 lakh. Next, after doing this one, you have to prepare equity shares account. See, you can go in order only. Okay, equity shares in alpha limited account. See, this account is credited here. That means this account will be debited when you are preparing equity shares in alpha limited. Look at it. When you're preparing equity shares in alpha limited account will be debited 33 lakh 60,000, and to whom it will be given? By equity shareholders account 33 lakh 60,000. Next, we have to go for bank. Okay, look at here. When you are discharging PC through cash, always you need to prepare bank account. Okay, bank account is created here. Cash or bank account is created here. So this alpha limited will be debited in the bank account. So alpha limited account 5 lakh 40,000. To whom it will be paid? To by equity shareholders account. By equity, it will be paid to the equity shareholders. Next, we have to go for equity shareholders account. Now here you should be careful. See, whenever you're preparing equity share capital account, what you need to do? First, you have to bring down equity share capital of vendor company. What is the equity share capital we have? 30 lakh we have. By equity share capital account 30 lakh, and whatever reserves you have to bring it down. See, reserve fund, insurance fund, P&L account 65,000, 2,75,000, 60,000. Okay. And next one, look, you have to look at here also. Do we have any fictitious asset? If you have any fictitious asset, that should be debited. So we don't have any fictitious asset. Now what we need to do? We have to look at each and every account. Okay, look at here. Here, equity shareholders account is there. It is debited here. So when you are preparing equity shareholders account, realization account need to be created. So look at here, by realization account. By realization account, how much? 5 lakh. And next one. So we are done with equity shareholders account. Next, look at here. We don't have any equity shareholders account here, but here we have equity shareholders account. So is it debited or credited? Credited. That means this account will be debited. So 2 equity shares in alpha limited account. 2 equity shares in alpha limited is how much? 33 lakh 60,000. So we are done with equity shares. Look at bank account. Do we have any equity shares? Look at here. We have equity shareholders account. Is it credited or debited? Credited. That means this account will be debited in equity shareholders account. To bank account 5 lakh 40,000. So if you total your both debit column, credit column will be same. That means your answer is correct. So is it clear? So we are done with preparation of ledger accounts. Okay. Next, we need to go for journal entries. So I've already told you. See, when you're preparing, when you're passing journal entries, so there will be 3 standard journal entries, and if you are paying any amount to debenture holders, then you have to pass one more entry. And if realization expense are incurred with purchasing company, you have to pass one more journal entry. Okay. First one is what? Always business purchase account, or you can also call it as alpha limited account. Okay, it's left, you can use name or this one. What is the PC amount we need to pay? 39 lakh. And how that will be discharged? Cash 5 lakh 40,000. Okay. Now what you need to do? Business purchase account 39 lakh to liquidators of Beta Limited 39 lakh. Look at here. Business purchase account data 39 lakh to liquidators of Beta Limited account 39 lakh. Being purchase consideration due. And second one, see, in this question they are not given whether all assets are taken over or not. So the question is silent. You should assume that all assets and liabilities taken over. So at book value only you should take. So you have to take all this amount. You have to take all these assets, book value, land and building, plant machinery, patents, furniture, working progress, stock in trade, debtors, and bank. Look at here, we have taken all book value only. Okay, even you have to take what is it, bank account. So after, see, whenever after debiting assets, please always leave one line space, and you have to go for liabilities. Here, how many liabilities we have? 3 liabilities we have. So you have to take book value once again, and okay, and one more thing here. See, debenture is discharged. You have to take market value here, because look at here, debenture they have given adjustment. Oh, for one debenture is how much? 500 rupees. Sorry, one debenture is how much? 500 rupees. but they're making payment of how much? 550 rupees. So then you have to take this market value, whichever amount paid, no. So that amount you have to pay. So what you need to, you have to multiply. How you need to multiply? Just a minute. See, total debentures in Beta Limited is almost 1300 into, sorry, 1300 into 550. How much you'll get? 7,15,000. So you need to create the same amount here, that here, 7,15,000. And we don't have any adjustment for Sunday creditors or workman savings account. So you have to take book value only. We have to take book value only. Okay. Next. And business purchase account is how much? Which is debited here. The same amount will be credited, 39 lakh. Now here credit column will be more than debit column. So we'll get balance of how much? 5,65,000. When liabilities are more than assets under purchase method, it is called goodwill. If assets are more than liabilities in the purchase method, then it is called as capital reserve. But when it comes to merger, it will be called as general reserve only. Capital loss, capital profit. Okay. Next, the final entry you have to pass. Liquidators of Beta Limited account, which is created here, will be debited 39 lakh to bank account. Okay, now what you need to look at here, this market value we have no, you have to divide this separately because the value is 75 rupees. Face value is how much? 75 rupees. So 6,000 into, sorry, 6,000 into 75 is face value, I mean, of capital. And 140 minus 75, if you do, how much you'll get? 65 you'll get. So 6,000 into 65 is how much? 3,90,000. No, actually they're issuing 4 shares, right? So what you need to do into 4. Okay. Into 4. For every 1 share, they're issuing 4 shares. So look at here, this is how we have to take. Cash 5,40,000, 18 lakh equity share capital, and 15 lakh 60,000 security premium account. Liquidators of Beta committed 39 lakh to bank account 5 lakh 40 to equity shares 18 lakh to security premium account 15 lakh 60,000. Being purchase consideration due. And whenever you are making payment to debentures, you have to pass subsidiary entry. 14% debentures holders account debtor 7,15,000 to bank account 7,50,000 being discharge of debenture. That's all. 14 marks. So I hope the concept is clear. It's very easy question. So if you have any doubts, please don't forget to text me. Okay. Thank you all. We'll meet in the next video.